Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Ridhi, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you sent me one of your essays. You need to get 24 out of 30 on the writing, and you want to know what kinds of problems are holding your writing back right now. And I told you if you sent me one of your essays by email, I would take a look at it and give you some more specific comments, right? So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to comment right now on the organization of the essay, and then two, I'm going to take one of the sample paragraphs and make some corrections. Now remember that I don't normally do this. I have another service. It's very expensive. It costs $50 for one essay, but I will go through and correct every possible error you're making. I will tell you why you're making the errors and how to get better, but unfortunately, I cannot offer this service at just $38 a month, but I'm going to help you a little bit more than what I normally do. Okay, first of all, in the beginning, you have your thesis here. You say, I'm the person who likes to try new things and take risks rather than doing things which I already know, because that will give me the opportunity to enhance my knowledge. It looks like this is a key point of your thesis, and then it gives personal satisfaction and builds up your confidence, right? So now let's take a look at your key points. The next paragraph, you say, when people choose to try new things, this can be the best experience and they definitely can learn from it. So this idea here, the learn idea, connects to the first point of your thesis, right? And then you give the example of water. So then you said, it was not so bad. I really missed a great experience from my childhood, which I would have enjoyed during that time. I learned, it was very good that you put this sentence at the end. I learned the lesson from it that it is important to try new things without being worried about results. Okay, so far, your topic sentence is actually pretty good. It connects to the first point of your thesis, and then you actually have some details in here to help illustrate the point you're making. Your next paragraph, you say, in addition, once people decide to do new things beyond their comfort zone and get results, that really gives them more encouragement and inspiration. Here you say it gives personal satisfaction and builds up your confidence. Probably doesn't connect as well as it could. So I think your second key point in that third paragraph needs to connect better, I think, to the second idea in your thesis. Then you give your example. If the surgeon will only do the surgery of the heart because he's more comfortable, then he will lose the reputation of the hospital and can't make progress. He has to apply his knowledge, whatever he had learned in his medical college. Once he will do that and saves the lives of people, then he will be more confident and become positive toward his abilities. So I don't even think what you're doing here, how does that connect back to he will have more encouragement and more inspiration? You're saying that it will hurt his reputation in the hospital. So I don't think that the topic sentence and the details in your third paragraph really relate together that well. They really don't. And the topic of your third paragraph doesn't connect well to the second point of your thesis, right? So I think based on your organization, you need some improvements, especially with your third paragraph. And let's take a look at your conclusion. You say, considering the benefit of getting knowledge, personal satisfaction, and being part of new experience is necessary for people to try new things and take risks in life. So I'm going to say that just from your organization, I think you're running into some trouble. So you need to organize your ideas better, particularly in your third paragraph, by restating or repeating some of the key terms in your thesis. What do? You want to take a look at my writing and speaking lesson. Actually, go to speaking lesson number 7. It will give you some ideas on how you can better organize your writing. So I think just on your organization, you're going to have some problems. I'm going to put you in the low 3 range. Now the next thing is, let's take a look at one of your paragraphs and make some grammar corrections. You say ones, I'm going to say no. I'm going to spell it once people, don't need to capitalize that, decide to do new things beyond their comfort zone. And get results. You can say, comma, that really gives maybe them more encouragement and inspiration. You say, for example, if the surgeon will only do, how about here, we'll say heart surgery. So if the surgeon will only do heart surgery because he's more comfortable in that, give you better vocabulary, because he's more comfortable with that procedure, then he will lose the reputation of his hospital and can't, I'm going to say will not make progress. You might say cause effect here. Therefore, he has to apply his knowledge to whatever he has learnt in his medical college. You have once he will do that, I'm going to do that. It almost looks like, I'm going to say once he will do that and once he saves lives, I'm going to put a comma here. Therefore, he has to apply his knowledge to whatever he has learned in his medical college. Once he will do that, and once he saves patients' lives, then he will be more confident. How about just use positive? He will become confident and positive towards, I'm going to just say here, toward his capabilities. According to maybe a recent survey, 80% of people like to take risks in their lives to become successful. Right? So those are some of the changes I would make in that particular paragraph based on what I just saw. Now, every paragraph has to make changes, but I didn't really solve all your problems in paragraph 3. I just edited and corrected some of your word choice and punctuation problems, but you actually need to connect the paragraph and the details better. They need to connect better back to the thesis and everything, so you actually need more improvement with that anyway. Now, I'm going to put you right now, based on what I'm reading right now, you're probably looking at about 20, maybe to 22 points out of 30 on this particular writing practice test. You need to organize ideas better. You need to solve some of your word choice, your punctuation, and other grammatical problems that you're having in the writing. So, and that's going to help you get better than where you are right now. So what do you do in my course? I would say, I already made the recommendation, take a look at my speaking lesson number 7, which talks about how to organize your writing better. But that's not enough for you. You need better vocabulary and better grammar, so your problems, unfortunately, cannot be solved easily, but you need to work on learning the words in the vocabulary section of my course. I think that's going to be very important for you. And two, you need to keep working in the grammar part of my course, particularly with grammar lesson number 7. Now, as you're going through those exercises at the website, Ridhi, is as you see the different sentences, when you see which one is correct, take time to write that sentence down on a sheet of paper. And that can help you a little bit. You'll get more comfortable, I think, with correct sentence structure, correct punctuation, subject-verb agreement, and all the other important areas. All right, anyway, so those will be my comments right now.